Kind of like any day, being able to establish fastball command, move the ball around, and be able to play the secondaries off of it.
The Abrams line drive, is there enough time to even process what's happening at that point, and what does it feel like? Can you describe what it feels like?
Yeah, I was really trying to throw him out. That's probably why you guys saw me get off the mound so quick. I thought the ball was so close enough to throw him out. Because I know he's probably barely out of the box, probably when it hit me. But by the time I found the ball and noticed how far it was from me, he was pretty much obviously a really quick runner, so wasn't able to do it. But I was just trying to get him out.
What can you describe what that feels like to get hit with? I think it was 97.
Yeah, you have a lot of adrenaline, so it's different than if I were to just get hit with that same comebacker during practice or something. So. It hit me. That's why I work out. It hit me right in the the high lat part. A lot of muscle, a lot of meat right there. So kind of dodge is probably a more detrimental area, I guess, to the body.
Yeah. Sixth inning, you're at 114. Strike at the last three guys. It's pouring rain. How'd you kind of dig deep in that moment?
Yeah, 100%. How did I dig deep? Digging deep, like you said, and trying to be a man of the people and get free pizza. I ended up looking up at the stands at one point and saw the pizza going around the screen, and it's nice to be a man of the people. So I was trying to get some pizza for the crowd.
How did you manage the rain delay?
Just it's a mindset. I haven't thrown in a ton of rain delays, but I've thrown in enough to know. You're always thinking that we're going to play the game. Never kind of want to feel like you're caught off guard or on your heels when they say, hey, we're actually going to play, or they give you a time. So just trying to be proactive instead of reactive in that situation and make sure I'm ready to go. And when they say, that we're going to play a game, that I'm ready physically and mentally.
I don't know if you keep track of these stats or not, but most pitches you've thrown since your rookie year, how will the process of recovery change after this start, along with the ball that you took off the shoulder?
I'm sure I'll feel it a little bit more, but I'm a professional. I know how to recover. I know what I need to do to be a little bit more proactive this week because of those two things you mentioned, and feel like I'll be able to put myself in a good position for my next start.
Was there any doubt after going back to the line drive? Is there any doubt in your mind that you were coming out?
No, not at all. When they came out to the mound, I just told them that I need to keep moving. The more that I sit or the more that I continue to talk, the tighter it's going to get. So I was just talking to Ashcraft about it because I guess he got hit there in Double-A, kind of in the same spot. And he made a good point. It's as you continue to throw, you almost kind of flush that part of the inflammation where you get hit. So I'm just trying to keep that in mind and make sure I can continue to pitch. But in my mind, I never thought, or the thought never crossed my mind of coming out of the game. I should have had the reaction Yamamoto had. I looked at my phone and he caught 106 back at him, and it was almost going to be in his same spot because he turned here and he caught it like here, so it was almost kind of in that same position.
Did you? I just lost my train of thought. Did you? I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, no worries.
How did it feel to kind of end the night as decisively as you did with that pretty nasty strikeout that hit the back going into the dugout?
Yeah, it was great. Great feeling to be able to end on a high note. And just be able to, like I said, be a man of the people, get us some free pizza. It's great.
You got a free pizza on the room before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did I?
Well, Grady.
Oh, nice, sweet, cool.
You had a pretty emotional reaction after that strikeout.
Mm-hmm.
What did that stem from? Just pleased with the outing?
12 Ks against a big league team. It's not easy to do by any means. So kind of being aware of that going into the last inning, and obviously being able to accomplish that on the last pitch and seeing the ball enter Trevi's glove. I like to get fired up. So it was warranted in that situation. Thanks, guys.
They're in the sixth inning with Hunter's over 100 pitches, and they're fouling them on.
Oh.
How much were you sweating out each pitch?
I was getting madder by the pitch and more anxiety. He deserved to finish that inning. At the same point, got a job to do, and it's the guy that took a bullet off the shoulder, so I was feeling it a little bit. That was going to be his last hitter.
They fouled off 40 pitches tonight, which is the most Red Star in the StatCast area. The fact that he's able to trudge through that and take him off the shoulder, how much did he show you tonight?
I think he's been showing us something from first day of spring training, but, I mean, his stuff tonight was, I thought, dominant. And then, you know, like you say, they did a good job of not giving in. Like the first time through the order, he threw some really good off-speed pitches to go with his fastball. Then they started making some adjustments, and they didn't get hits, but they made him work. So you give them some credit for that.
How much is Stevenson being back just lengthen out the lineup?
You know what? It's just, it helps. It helps. I mean, it just helps, because losing Hayes really hurts us. Now you get that other right-handed bat, and he's a major league veteran player. Yeah, it does help.
When Hunter takes 97 off the shoulder and everyone goes out to the mound to check on him, it seemed like for what it was, how bad it looked, it was a relatively short conversation. How convincing was he?
Oh, he was real convincing, which is good. Just makes you, you know, it scares you. I mean, that ball was a bullet. And I bet you he's going to be sore tomorrow. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him.
In that sixth inning, you spoke about it, but just how impressive was the way he kind of ran through the finish line, and I mean, he ended it with a strikeout, and the guy throws his bat into the dugout.
Yeah, I didn't care so much about the bat throwing, but I was glad he struck him out because, again, I thought he deserved a chance to finish the inning, but I didn't want to do something that was silly to leave him out there.